is in the ground. I dare you to declare tonight that it is mine. God bless you. You may be seated. How excited I am to return to Greater Grace and to be in the celebration series of this founder, this pastor, and I know, let's give the Lord praise for Amen. We were trying to count up how long I've known him, and he's getting old, I tell you. Amen. But Doctor, I brought a gift for you. Here it is. That picture is your name on it. Yeah. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah. Amen. In the book of Exodus, chapter 13. Wow. Okay. Children of Israel have been in slavery and bondage for these hundreds of years. And now God has decided that he is going to liberate his people through the use of Moses, the emancipator. And so plagues come. And finally Pharaoh's heart is softened, and you know the story. They're getting ready to leave. Chapter 13, verse 17.
All right.
I'm reading from the English Standard Version. When Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them by way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, lest the people change their minds when they see war and return to Egypt. But God led the people around by the way of the wilderness toward the Red Sea. And the people of Israel went up out of the land of Egypt equipped for battle. You may be seated.
Please, sir.
I want to talk about being ready but not prepared.
Being ready but not
being
prepared.
Ready but not prepared. This is an interesting little insertion in the book of Exodus. The children of Israel getting ready to leave. And I can see them now as they're Instagramming and tweeting and stuff. We is free, we is free. And thank God we are free. And they're on their way out.
Yeah.
And as they're moving, throngs of Israelites following Moses. And the text says that when Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them the short distance, but took them the long way around.
I see.
I want to submit to you that this is an interesting passage because they were in bondage 400 years.
Well.
And now to get from there to the land of promise takes them 40 years. Some of us have been to Israel, and I've been there, and the bus ride from where they were to where they were going only takes 8 hours. So why do you think, my God, that it took them 40 years to get out of Egypt? Maybe God was taking them the long way around to get Egypt out of them.
Wow. Argue tonight, sir. Sometimes you may be ready, but you ain't prepared. God has to do some stuff. And so the text says he took them through the wilderness. Yeah.
The long way around. Sometimes you got to have a wilderness theology. You got to have a theology to hang out in the wilderness. It's not easy when you are anticipating, when God has promised, and you know, come on, God, you promised. Anybody here tonight besides me ever thought that God was, know. They got them little songs and stuff like that. He's an on-time God.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I like it. But I mean, sometimes it seems like God is sweating me. I want to ask God sometimes. Now, God, I know you're going to come through. You promise you're going to come through.
Yeah.
But it's 12 o'clock. You know, that's the deadline. And it's 11:45. And, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes to go. Why are you sweating me? If you're going to bless me, bless me.
Yeah.
But he seems to always sweat me. I know he's going to make good on his promise. But he takes the long way around. Anybody here tonight? I know we've been trained and you don't question God. And you never question God, but you have to, he's the only one that got the answer. Pastor Jones doesn't. I ain't got it. Prophet ain't got it. The only one that's got the answer to the question that you have. Oh, what needless pain we suffer. Oh, what needless grief we bear. All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. And so, Jack says, God could have took him a short distance by the way of the Philistines, but they might have got scared and went back to Egypt. And so I think it's worth noticing just in that little verse that the land of the Philistines, just because God promises you something, doesn't mean it's going to be easy getting. I mean, some of you have witnessed the struggles that you've had even as a church to go from one location to another location. And here you sit in the land of promise. But it wasn't easy to get here. My God. It may be easy to obtain, but then it's hard to maintain. A lot of brothers can get a woman, but he can't keep her.
My God, sir. Watch out.
You can obtain, but can you maintain? And so, children of Israel, could have gone the short way to the land of the Philistines. And you know the story. They later on sent 12 spies to check out the land of promise. And they all came back with a uniform report that truly it is the land flowing with milk and honey. And just like God said, but here's the evidence of the fruit and all that. And he said, but the land is occupied by giants. And that's why he didn't take them through the land of the Philistines, because they'd have got scared if they saw them giants and said, man, we might well go on back to slavery, might well go back to Egypt. My goodness. And you remember, of course, the most famous Philistine, was old Goliath. You remember? I mean, there was a whole bunch of folk over there like Goliath. And of course, David, all that, y'all know that story. So that's why he said, I ain't going to take them the short distance because they're going to run into them giants. And so he took them the long way around. Just because God promises you something doesn't mean it's going to be easy getting, and it may be occupied. But if you wait on a promotion that God promised you, it ain't like the seat is vacant. I mean, there's somebody sitting in that seat, keeping the seat warm till you get ready. Until you get prepared. Because you're anxiously ready, but you ain't prepared. Anybody here tonight honest enough with themselves to admit that there's a lot of stuff that God has withheld from you because you ain't prepared? Them folks say that when my ship come in, you ain't on no ship. You ain't got no ship. And so, the text says that they had to go the long way around. And God provided, God showed them everything that he was, who he was. He provided them manna, pillars of fire. I mean, it's a great, great book to read sometime, the book of Exodus. However, here are my points, and I'll sit down. Number one. Yeah. You gotta fight. Yeah. And it says strangely that they were, the last verse 18 says they were equipped for war. Equipped.
Right.
For battle.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I grew up in rural North Carolina, Lumberton, North Carolina, little church, and 10 rows back, and so like it was like sit aisle, and then when it comes time to offering, they tell you face the wall, come down, and then go back down, you know, that kind of thing. And so for 18 years, you know, every Sunday, well, not every Sunday, we only met second and fourth Sunday, right. But every time we met, we start singing that little song. We are soldiers in the army. We got to fight, although we have to cry. We got to hold up the blood-stained banner. We got to hold it up until we die. I see. You went to the same church. I see.
My God, sir.
I mean, every Sunday. And the choir would march a little two-step. And so everybody coming around two-step and ushers. I mean, it was so 18 years old. Now, I was intrigued by that song. However, nobody was fighting.
Talk, Doc.
We got to hold up the bloodstained banner. We are soldiers. The church hymn book is full of fight songs. We are soldiers, and then onward Christian soldiers marching as to war with the cross of Jesus going as before. Yeah. Am I a soldier of the cross? Follower of the... We got all kind of fight songs.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't fighting.
My God. Yes, sir.
And the blood-stained banner. That's cute if it's only the blood of Jesus. Yeah. But how much of your blood? Yeah. Sweat and tears is on that banner. Wow. If you sitting here and you ain't fighting, when's the last time you've been in a good scrimmage? Good fight. Well, anybody remember The Exorcist? That's an old movie, The Exorcist. Yeah, old Linda Blair. Linda Blair was in that movie. Linda Blair. I saw that. I said, oh my God. Linda Blair was demon possessed. She was young then, and the demons were working on her. And the little priest, the young priest, got in the room there, and old Linda was cutting up. Her head was spinning around, and the bed was jumping up and down. I mean, that little priest was scared. I mean, and Linda was kicking his butt. And it was just, it was good. And so, after a while, he took recess, and so he backed out. Now, he wouldn't turn his back on Linda. He backed out of the room, got outside the door. And so later on, he says in the book and in the movie, he heard of a priest, an old priest in Egypt who specialized in demonology and exorcism. So they sent for him. And I remember the movie just like tonight. Oh my God, the yellow cab drove up, and he got out of the yellow cab, the old man had a little grip, and he came in, and so he said, show me. And they went upstairs, and the little priest, young priest was behind him, and they went in, and the old man put his scarf on, took out his holy water, took out his holy oil, and started sprinkling I mean, Linda came, this time, she pulled out all the stops, you know. She was spitting and, her head twisting and turning, and the bed was, oh my God. And after a while, the old priest started throwing water, holy oil, and he started speaking in Aramaic and talking to her. And all of a sudden, oh, Linda calmed down. As they backed out of the room, and they got in the hall. The young priest is in the book. It's in the book, page 160, and it's also in the movie. He asked him, "What did you do? What did you do to calm her down?" And the old man said, "Half the power of controlling the devil is calling him by his name." And see, the problem with those of us in a fight is that we call it everything but what it is.
Yeah.
My grandma used to say, "Oh, they ain't nothing but the devil." When something's going down, she said, "They ain't nothing but the devil." And see, now we got modern preachers, and you included. And so now we call everything what it ain't. I mean, it's like sin. When the last time you sinned? No. Oh, he's maladjusted. Oh, there's a malfunction. Some disorder. Sin!
Yeah.
Shacking. Oh, now it's communal cohabitation. We call stuff everything but what it is.
Yeah.
Hear me, church? You have got to become a fighter. You cannot. Oh my goodness, what's the point? I know y'all talk about Bible study, and I know church folk, they like that Ephesians book. Put on the whole armor of God, the breastplate of righteousness, and the helmet of salvation. And they go through that whole thing.
Yeah.
What's the point of getting dressed for battle if you ain't going to fight? You got all the spiritual armor on you, and you ain't going to fight. And we're sitting here tonight, me included, you included.
Yeah.
Not willing to fight. And the devil is having his way. Messing up. You got to fight. You got to fight for your children. You got to fight for your family. You got to fight. I never seen so many weak, spineless Christians. And just let the devil have his way. Oh, I hear that old song in my spirit right now. Don't let the devil ride. Don't let him ride. If you let him ride, he'll want to drive. Don't let him ride. Hear me, church.
Yeah.
How many of you are ready, but not prepared? Oh, boy. Young couple came. I did that wedding some years ago, and the young lady, engineer, wanted to meet me, because she could only meet me after 5 o'clock. And so I said, okay. And so she came, and I said, hey, we exchanged and everything. I said, it's been a long time. Yeah, Pastor. And then she just started crying. Ooh, ooh. And I said, oh, sit down, what's wrong? She said, let me start at the beginning. 15, I said, oh no, baby, we ain't got that. We ain't got that kind of time. About 5, let's go 5 years and come forward. You know? Yeah. And so, sure enough, I didn't tell her, but see, Wheel of Fortune about to come on, so I was ready to go. She just poured a little heart out, just crying. I said, what's wrong, man? Well, you did our wedding. I said, yeah. I think he's having an affair. I think, I said, yeah. And she said, he ain't been coming home late. I said, oh, yeah. So I'm just going, I'm trying to get to what the problem is. And so finally she said, I said, well, after a while, I looked at the watch, we were getting closer to Wheel of Fortune. I said, now, do you still love him? Yeah. You still want him? Yeah. Do you know where he is? Well, go get him and beat him, beat her, get him and come on home. I mean, you got to learn how to fight. I saw them two Sundays ago. They walked in church together with matching blouses on. They could have gone the short distance, but they would have been stirred. So he took them the long way around. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love and power and a sound mind.
Yeah.
Anybody here tonight defeated? I heard you talking about it's your season and all that. That's a great little pimp rally song. But some of y'all couldn't sing it because you,
my God,
are stirred. And you can't even, you're living beneath your privilege. That song raises a high standard. But you living beneath your privilege because you are scared. Some of your grandmamas got children, grandchildren right now that you got to hide your purse from when they come to your house. Some of you sitting here right now don't have enough power to pray over your own children. They out of control while they sleep. You ought to be in there anointing. You ought to be in there praying over them. You ought to be praying that God will do something for them. And God will do what you can't do. You can't straighten them out, but they can be straightened out.
Thank you, God.
He's giving you power.
my God.
And maybe God's taking you a long way around. And your season gets longer and longer because you ain't ready. Less more prepared. I thank God that I've had to learn that maybe, just maybe, God's going to keep his promise, but I ain't ready for what he's going to give me.
Wow.
And what he's promised.
Wow.
And too many of us in church today are trying to fake it till we make it. Ain't got no joy. Your pastor's famous for, I wish I had 3 people. I wish I had 5 people, 10 people, 200 people. He come to my church. I had 200 people. All that. I wish you had them too because they ain't out there. Hear me, church?
Yeah.
They don't need to come in here week after week with this as an insurance policy. We're not selling insurance. We're selling assurance. We're selling assurance. We are thanking God that I have the assurance that Jesus is mine. Oh, what a Savior. Oh, my God. Savior divine. I'm an heir of salvation. Yeah, that means you got to walk like something. If you're an heir, you got, I mean, you inherited something.
Yes.
Nothing that you've done to get it. But God has blessed you and spared you and came into your life. This is my story. Everybody got a story of how God had to take them the long way. Your story is yours. Everybody got a story. Oh, my. And you need to be clear that in this walk, you got to fight.
Hallelujah.
I don't know who I'm talking to tonight. But some of y'all have surrendered. Yielded. Fight for your children. Fight for your family. Fight.
Yes, sir.
I've seen lightning flashing. And I've heard thunder roll. I've even felt sin's breakers dashing, trying to conquer my soul. But I heard the voice of Jesus telling me still to fight on. He promised. Hey, never to leave me.
Yes, sir.
Never to leave me alone. May God help you to get ready while you get prepared.
Come on, let's rest on our feet all over this house. Give God an incredible hand clap of praise tonight. Looking at everybody on the road and ask them, I know you may be ready, but are you prepared? Come on, can we thank God for the gift of one Dr. Joe Samuel RATLIFF? How many of y'all honestly tonight as we prepare to worship God through giving